Okay, guys, my command is thou shalt halt thy work, because time's up. Frank's team's already back at the 10.
But we haven't finished the story yet. Maybe we can finish it when we reach the others.
Yeah, then I can help Ty take down the 10.
Dude, I like the way you think.
We're all going to be hot and thirsty by the time we strike this tent.
Well, the Hebrews had to put up and take down the tents almost every day.
For 40 years.
Just how far away was Egypt from this promised land?
Not that far, but since those who got out of Egypt never succeeded in getting Egypt out of their hearts, God caused them to wander in the deserts until they perished, leaving a new generation that had no memory of Egypt.
Do you still have your keys to unlock the story of Moses?
You mean our Bibles?
Yep. Now, most of you know John 3:16, that God loved the world so much that he gave his one and only son, Jesus, to die for us. Now let me show you the John 3:16 of the Old Testament. It says right here that God showed Moses the promised land right before he died. And then Exodus 34:6 and 7 reads, the Lord passed in front of Moses, proclaiming, the Lord, the compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love and faithfulness, maintaining love to thousands, and forgiving wickedness, rebellion, and sin. And then the last part explains why only the new generation entered the promised land. For it continues, he does not leave the guilty unpunished.
Did Moses die before he reached the promised land?
Moses didn't reach the promise. Moses died before he reached the promised land, but he still reached the promised land.
But I thought Canaan was the promised land.
God had a better place prepared for him.
And since Jesus died to forgive our guilt, we can trade places when we die too.
How do we do that?
By turning away from our sin and turning our hearts to God.
Like holy Moses.